Go.
Good evening, folks. This is the Six Figure Developer Live Coding Session. This week we are going to continue working on Clayton's Blazor game engine project, a port of Mono Game to Blazor. Clayton, you want to catch us up on where we left off last time?
Yeah, sure. So last time, anybody who was watching, Surly Dev, welcome. Last time we did whatever matrix, it was, what was it? Matrix inverse. We did an inverse matrix calculation because that's what was in the game code that we were dealing with, and that was somewhere in the virtual gamepad. Yeah, right here. So this global matrix transformation stuff, we finally got that working, which leapt us forward a little bit, and we got to a place in the, not the content manager, it was in, I forget which file it was in, but there was a place where it was loading, and the only thing that it wanted to do was open a stream. It was loading the level text. So we can probably find it here, but yes, right here. So is this tile container open stream, and that was so simple that I just kind of did that on my own. It's literally an HTTP call to just go and get a stream async. So I've already done that, and now we're just working on the next thing that has broken, which I believe has to do with sprites and tile sets. So I'm going to go ahead and run the application, and we'll make sure that my memory serves me correctly, because I can barely remember what happened yesterday, let alone what I'm doing right now.
Yesterday we had meetup.
We did. That's correct.
Hey, good evening, Surly Dev.
I guess you weren't in the Well, you got on towards the end of the podcast on Monday, right, Surly? Yeah. So
Ash is back.
Ash is back. We're forcing him to get on the internet now. Okay, so developments. We have. I'm waving my arm, but nobody can. Waving my arm. We have a cornflower blue square on the screen now, which is something that we didn't have. And we have the best error in the world.
Is that your blood?
Behind John. Or behind Ash. Not behind
some John. Of your blood. Some of my blood.
Some blood?
Cornflower blue. Huh. Is that your blood?
Oh. I'm a red-blooded American.
Well, see, the problem is you forgot to set the instance of the objects.
Yes, I forgot. I forgot to make an instance. Actually, really, it's just the reference to the instance.
Yeah, exactly.
But anyway, so we've got to figure out what is broken here, and the wonderful part is it's in a promise. So naturally, it's probably going to take us a minute. But I did add debugging here, so you can see sounds exit reached undefined. So it probably has something to do with sounds. So we'll just pop over to wherever that is happening. It's got to be somewhere in here. Sounds. Nope. Let's see. Let's search in the entire project and search for exit reached. There it is. Okay, so here we're doing a load, and then that's obviously failing. Which load content. So I believe that the reason that is failing is if we go to index razor, we can see that here's where we're loading all the sprites, but we're not loading any sounds. So we probably are going to have to create a new Blazor component that's very similar to the sprite component that I've created So I'm just going to imaginate it right now. Sound label equals, what is this one?
And there's a link in chat for the Blazor game repo if anybody wants to follow along at home.
Yes. In the places. Not there. Where is the thing? Yeah, sure. Yeah, okay. Nope, it's just not do the entire solution. I think yeah, there we go.
Ash, are you keeping an eye on drop?
Oh.
Yeah, we must drop. It must happen. Okay, sounds exit reached is the label. So we'll just paste that in. And then the source, very similarly, is going to be sounds exit reached dot hello.
You got it working indeed.
Yeah. Exit reached dot wave. John, did you ever figure out how the channel points works? I really gotta fix the.
Yeah, you get points for watching.
Yeah, one second while we're sitting here. I gotta fix the stream chat that's on the screen. It's terrible.
You're terrible.
Yeah, it's difficult to read.
You're difficult to read.
It's true. It's very true.
That one.
All widgets. Chat box. There we go. So really, it's just that the font size is super massive. So I'm gonna change it to 14 pixels, probably good enough. All right, so now whenever somebody says something which does not happen when you drop, maybe we will see something. Did it not?
What are you trying to do?
It should have changed.
Hey, Wes is here.
It should have changed the font size.
It didn't. It's huge.
It's still big.
See?
Yeah.
It should be this now. Oh, save. You gotta save. I guess. So that should refresh it. No. Can I... I really want this to get fixed. It's kind of annoying. Does it say... Yeah. Oh, well now the... It got big again.
You broke it.
Save settings. Copy. Paste. Yeah, that hasn't changed. Refresh cache of current page. Somebody say something.
Something.
Okay, there. It might be too small. We can fix that later. Small is better than too big. Okay.
I haven't heard that before.
This is a family-friendly show.
Okay. So,
where is Ward anyway?
Those should be .pngs, and they're not. I don't know. You're the one that's supposed to keep track of Aaron.
It's a full-time job. Not my circus, not my monkey.
There. Okay, so now I need to go look at Sprite, and it's basically just going to copy that component, probably, which should be pretty easy to do. Copy, and when I say copy, I mean copy, paste. Come on, F2, F2, no, rename, no, oh, I'm running.
He knows that.
Thanks, Surly. You're not helping my ego. Sound. Okay, so instead of a texture 2D, it needs to be not there. Sound effect is those. Is that the one that we're actually... Where is it? I need to just get the file open. There it is. So yeah, sound effect. So, sound effect, label and source. Sound effect is audio, yeah. So we go to imports. Audio.
Wait, Surly, did you drop Bob Ross's head? Is that what? and got a bullseye?
Nearly. Yeah, Bob Ross is an option. I guess I've already dropped. Sadness. Come on. You can do it. Oh. It's easier if you do it the right way.
Usually, yeah.
There we go. I don't think that this will... Oh, no, this will. This will screw up the JavaScript. But let's go ahead and run it and see what happens. Because what's going to happen if we look in the JavaScript that I've already got, when I load content, I'm basically only treating it as an image. And I'm pretty sure an audio file will not load as an image.
Happy little accident.
A nappy little accident? What?
A happy little accident.
Boom. We need to get some Halloween going. Is it running? It thinks it's running. Hey, there we go. So yeah, same, I guess. All right, so we need to detect here. So which means we need to register content, name, file name. When we get the content. Oh no, that literally isn't going to help. Because there's no information there. We're not actually doing anything.
Ash, have you seen this at all? This project?
No.
Oh, well, let me show you what it's supposed to do eventually.
Yeah, let's do that.
So while I am working on all of this madness, that should have gone anyway, whatever. This part already works. This was kind of like my proof of concept. So the only thing I'm importing is a ball image, and I've got a graphics context that I've set the width to 800 and the height to 640. I've imported a sprite, and then I've got a breakout game, which of course it doesn't want to open. Where is it? Pages, shared, breakout game. So breakout game inherits from game, which is basically the base class for a mono game project, but this is my own implementation of game, so not actually the mono game. Of
course. I wouldn't expect anything less.
Yeah. But it has the exact same flow as a mono game application if you've ever done anything with XNA or mono game. I don't know if you have or not. Have you?
I haven't.
Okay. Then it won't look at all familiar to you, but it's the same basic flow.
I've done some Unity.
Yeah, it's not exactly the same. It's close. You've got an update method and a draw method. So that's basically the same as Unity.
I mean, most games are pretty simple, right? As far as like their main loop.
Yeah. So on update, we grab the state of the keyboard, and then we update the player, and then we do a base update, which doesn't really do anything, but if it ever does do something, we've already got it covered.
Yep.
Surly wants you to type.
Yeah, apparently it only works if I do it.
Yeah, you don't want to give him too much power.
Oh, no. Oh, does that mean they left?
That was the banhammer.
Are they good? Did you just kick yourself, Surly Dev? That's a heck of a list of sorries. But anyway, so that on draw, every frame, we're clearing the graphics device to cornflower blue. So the entire screen goes cornflower blue. We draw the player, and then we do the base draw, which doesn't really do anything. So when I run it, it should work right now. I don't think I've broken anything. Something about Blazor WebAssembly means it loads faster if you hit the... so you can see down here, I don't know how much detail you can get, but...
Yeah, I got it. I got the whole thing.
It's counting up real fast. That's every frame. And then if I use the arrow keys, I can move the ball around. So all of the logic is happening in C#. The rendering details, like all the canvas interactions, are technically happening in JavaScript. But it's just it's just like plain raw JavaScript. Like my entire JavaScript library at this point is 126 lines.
Yep.
So really not a lot of JavaScript effort so far, and I'm trying to keep it that way. The point that we're at right this second is that we've got to pull this content, and then once we realize that we've got content, we need to create the content object and assign it to the content. So I guess I can say that sound files are going to be limited for the moment to wave. So I can say if is it name?
Is this where your and this is where your error is?
Yes. The error is happening in level on this line. So we're trying to load the content for the sound effect, which just gives us a name and a path and play.
Yep.
So we can just play the sound effect. which we'll have to implement that when we get there. But right now it's failing to load because we haven't taught the JavaScript what a sound effect is. So when we go here and we do this, and then we image source equals .wave, it goes, that's not an image, and probably blows up. And then that fails the asynchronous JavaScript call, and then we get an object reference exception. Oh, nice job. So let me go.
The Western Kentucky Hilltopper landed way over there.
I need to go back to index and switch it over so that it's running the platformer game. It does not like this, so I need... It really should already recognize that, though, because sound.razor and sprite.razor are in the same place. And we're already importing all the things. So why doesn't... Why doesn't it like that, I wonder? If I close it and open it again. That's the wrong... No. Is there something in...
Give Ash the live share link.
What live share link?
And then watch your machine catch on fire.
Right. That's why that's why there's no live share
So
link.
Clayton was having some overheating issues on his processor. Do you want to tell the fine folks why?
No, I don't. I left the little thin piece of cellophane on the heat sink when I put it on the CPU for, I don't know, a couple years.
The fact that it is still going, though.
Yeah, it's kind of impressive.
Well, you know, it's Intel.
They're good at throttling their CPUs.
Yeah, they make things happen.
Let me just look at all the Apple products.
Is that like Energizer? Is that?
Oh, right. I wanted to run this, and I wanted to see what it complains about when it loads. Hello.
I had a friend who was building his PC, and he took all the standoffs out of his case before he put the motherboard in.
Oh, all those drops and nothing.
I mean, what are the standoffs really for anyway?
Well, they're to keep the case from shorting out the motherboard, but for one.
Details.
Nah, they're useless. Okay, getting file, content, sounds, exit reached, .wave. So if I getting file, content.path. So content.path, and it will know the thing. So I don't know why that's there. I could put this, hello. Why does it do that? I could put this up here and then do this. Okay, so I'm going to assume that if it's a wave file, that it's not an image. But anything that's not a wave file is an image. So if content.path dot isn't there a substring? Does it not? Yeah. Start would be the length minus 3, and the end would be the length. Minus, well, length minus 4.
What are you trying to
You
get?
want the
Dot wave?
Just wave as the last 3 characters of the file name. I think that's right. If that equals if it equals wave, else then we're going to assume it is an image. No, oh, wrong control, Katie. Okay, so const sound equals new sound, new audio.
You should use range. The new C#8 range. New as in a year.
I'm in JavaScript.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind. You said Blazor.
Yes, I'm
And
having
you
to
don't
do
have
the
to do-
JavaScript part right
You
now.
don't have to do JavaScript anymore.
I do, actually.
Yeah, except for when he does JavaScript.
I'm disappointed.
You even gave the Twitch chat a reference. Can't do it.
To the range?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's right there.
So this would be the same there. I'm going to assume that they're exactly the same except for the fact that one is an audio and one is a an image.
I would hope so.
So the image obviously is not going to have width and height, but it would have the rest. Content, sound. Let's see what that does. I should probably put the debugger one step up. There. It hit it. Why? Like, okay. Hello. Yeah, so path is, yes, we don't care about that one. Path is, we don't care about that one.
There's going to be a bunch we don't care about.
Yes.
Oh.
That one. I apparently did not get it right. So what does this give me if I put this into the immediate window? I mean, I was close.
Woohoo! I got 4 points.
Okay, so 3 and nothing as opposed to 4 and 1.
Beat that, Wes.
Minus.
-3. Yep.
It's not. It's minus 3, not -3.
It's an add -3. You can do it, you know, however you'd like.
Okay, let's hope that this now works. I want to see it work, so we'll just. Hello. It will give me an object reference exception, Wesley. And then I'll have to figure out why it's broken, which will be super fun. So that's what that looks like.
We got that working last night.
Okay, I'm not even sure audio's the right thing. We're going to find out. Didn't get mad yet. Get access key. Yada yada, stuff and things. Okay. Well, of course it was. Okay, so we're still
It's
getting...
so not helpful.
No, it's really not. We're still getting this, but we should actually be loading that wave file now. So let's make sure. Layer 0, PNG. Layer 2, PNG. Those parts seem to be working. So let's make sure that the sound effect is actually not coming back correctly then, because that's the assumption. Okay. Ooh. But we're... Is that going to work?
What is exit sounds / exit reached?
I don't need that anymore. What? It's just a WAV file. Yeah, what? Huh?
No, go back to one page on in Visual Studio.
Just a second. I don't know what I'm doing.
It's obvious.
To level?
Maybe. Yeah. So line 92 sounds exit reached with no extension or anything. Is that correct?
Yes, that's the label.
Okay.
So if we go to the...
Okay. Yeah. I didn't know how it was being referenced.
To the index razor. You see here, it's the... They're all referenced by the label. And then they have their individual thing.
And we can just double check that exit reached .wave exists in the sounds folder.
Yep. Right there.
Okay.
Now, music.wma, I have not taken care of. So Wesley will get to see what happens when we get to that point.
Hooray!
And ultimately, I don't want to do a thing where I'm searching for extensions. I'd much rather have a different way to label these things. I just haven't added it yet, so I'm doing a quick hack just to make sure that I can load the file and that we can move forward. And then I'll have a think about how to handle the fact that I've got different extensions and different file types and yada yada yada.
That was for Surly Dev, right? You're gonna have a think.
I'm gonna have a think. No, I just said it. I don't think that far ahead. Okay,
That's
asset,
clear.
sound, exit is ready, false, name, path. That appears to have worked. That part right there. But let's see if we can hit this breakpoint over in
So it's
level.
mad about something else.
Does not want to give me the breakpoint. Let's come down here and say console dot right line exit reached sound loaded. Exit reached dot name. Well, that's not very helpful. Couldn't find.
That's not how you spell that.
Is that better? No, it's still wrong. I wouldn't be surprised. I don't know. I just want to see if this pops up, because if this pops up and gives us the name, then we're loading it, and we need to go find something else that's broken. It doesn't appear to be saying it. Okay, let's we go into load. Load is literally just going to do that. Let's go into the Blazor and let's add a debugger statement there. So that'll at least let me know that on load is happening. And you know what? Before I dig too far into not knowing what I'm doing, let's do HTML audio wave, not W3 schools. Fine, W3 schools. Audio. Oh, audio controls source. Okay.
Oh, and type. Does that matter?
I think you can get away without doing type.
Yeah, I think they figure it out. Most browsers.
But I think we need to create an audio, and we need to create a source. So I need to do HTML, JavaScript, add sound, audio. That part's easy, but we need coding sound with JavaScript. Why not? Audio controls. Yeah, see, they just have source correct answer.mp3. Okay, so we need to create an audio, and then we need to create a source and append that to the audio, I guess.
Nothing but a dirty cheater.
Huh? Oh. Okay. So what we really need here is this would be audio, and then the audio needs a sound, or sorry, a source. Source. Nope. Audio dot. It does have source. Let's do it manually. We'll just load the application, and then we will manually. That's not gonna fly. We'll manually create an audio file and play it.
Are you kicking off in IIS Express because you're launching multiple projects?
I am doing whatever the default is.
Okay, you should run Kestrel, and then we can actually log out to the logger, and then you can see more stuff going out there.
Okay, so then audio.src equals this would be
She missed.
content
Did miss.
sounds exit reached dot wave. Okay, and then audio dot on load equals Okay. That part worked. You guys probably couldn't hear that, could you?
Nope. Did it work? Since you said that part worked.
The stream should know now that it worked. Okay.
Well, I'm not listening to the stream.
Well, it doesn't. I'm not doing it for you. Certainly Dev's gonna creep her now. Okay, so this process here should actually work. So is the onload actually getting called? So that part should work just fine. Let's see if this is actually being called at any point. I don't think it is, because we would have gotten stopped, right?
Where is sound defined?
Oh, yeah, well, that's not going to work. It's defined right there. You just didn't see it.
I must have missed it.
And then your content's going to be wrong. Content.
No. Oh, yes. Why do you gotta cause troubles? Okay. So what I want is for this onload to trigger, but I don't think it's going to. I think that the waves are just handled differently. But it should have loaded. But you can see we're not getting... oh, because we're never resolving. Right. We're never resolving. Okay, how do let's... HTML5 audio on load.
Well, you're using Bing. That's your first problem.
Leave me alone, okay? Load start event. But that's a video thing, not an audio thing. I want the audio. I want audio video on load start. Is there an onload finish? That's really what I want. Load start, duration change, loaded metadata, loaded data, can play. Okay, let's change it to can play instead of on load. On can play, and save, and then see if that gets called. I apologize to everyone for the false advertising. I really thought that that we'd be doing
Blazor game?
sprites and tile sets and stuff today, but we're doing sound effects apparently.
Oh, you hit your debugger.
Okay, yes.
That's good.
Which, yeah. Does that mean that now we're blowing up somewhere else? I mean, who's to know? Okay, sound loaded, sound effect reached.
Okay.
Okay, so that means that part is working just fine. So now we've got to figure out where the next thing is blowing up. Now that was, yes, here. So that part's working. So loading backgrounds is getting called multiple times, right? So after load texture, cruising. Surly Dev, little to the left. To the left. Nope. You missed it. It's not good. Okay, load texture is there. So that's just new level. Okay, that should all be functioning. We hope. There are 3 layers, so let's make sure that layers 0, 1, and 2 all say that they got loaded. Yes, Wesley, you do win. I don't think anyone's gonna beat you this round.
I'm not.
How did you not even get on the board? What happened there? Okay, no, okay.
Oh, it did a little bit.
It did. It just you didn't get a maybe because Wesley already won.
Maybe he's just good, better.
Okay, layer 1 0, layer 2 0. Okay, so yes, so all of the layers should have gotten loaded. Let's make sure that we have all those PNGs. Backgrounds. Layer 0 0, layer 2 0, layer 1 0. So we should have all of those. So if we go back to, I've lost everything now. Okay, close all.
You did see that Wes said if there were tests, would you be able to figure out where it is blowing up?
That depends on where it's blowing up. Maybe. The thing right now is most of the failures are due to either not implemented exceptions, which is what I'm really looking for, or object reference exceptions. And the object reference exceptions are more to do with that I don't have something in the JavaScript, as opposed to the code's not working. So that even with a test, it'd be difficult to track down because in the test, I would never be calling the actual JavaScript. I'd have some fake IJS runtime stand-in. So it may be, but it gets tricky to say for sure.
Yeah, no, it's appreciated. We like to give Clayton a hard time.
Oh, I didn't pick up on the.
That's why.
Okay, so yeah, we load those. Load next level. I believe this is where we are. New level. Okay, so that should have happened. So then after load next level, where did everything go? After load next level, then that's the end of load content. And let's make sure we're getting to the end of this. I've got the best tests ever, which are console write line.
I don't know. Run it, see what happens.
Let's say content loaded.
Yeah. What is the point of the JavaScript? It's a great question.
Featured chat's not working for me. I tried to add that one.
Here, let me see if I can do it.
There it goes.
Are we still being facetious, or is this something deserving of an answer?
I think it's deserving of an answer. I'm a little bit.
Why can't it be both?
lost there.
Something facetious, deserving of an answer. Content loaded.
Yeah, I thought all this was supposed to be done in C# in the Blazors.
Yes, as much as is possible is being done in the Blazors.
But because you're doing all the canvas stuff?
The canvas stuff is why I am doing JavaScript. There are canvas libraries for Blazor, but I guarantee they're doing the JavaScripts in the background. You just don't see it.
I see.
So, Wesley, if you were doing like a line of business application or something like that, then yeah, you don't need JavaScript. You can just Blazor. And for the most part, even when you do need JavaScript, someone has already written a library that abstracts that away so that you are just using Blazor and C#, which is actually the point of me building this library. I will be able to create games going forward without touching JavaScript at all. It'll all be C# and 90-ish% adherent to the monogame API. But it compiles down to WebAssembly. Well, no. So the .NET runtime has already been compiled to WebAssembly. The WebAssembly then downloads the DLLs, the same DLLs that your normal .NET code would compile to, and actually is running the DLL in the browser via the WebAssembly runtime. But the majority of your code never gets turned into WebAssembly. It stays as DLLs. Okay, so it looks like we've got
Show
these...
while you're here, you want to show the network tab?
Network tab?
Yeah. Right there.
Yep, it's empty.
You should have the, well.
Here, let me refresh.
Show the DLLs.
I refuse.
All right, I guess I'm lying to you.
Disable cache. Refresh. So here's the Blazor boot JSON. Why is it not showing the DLLs? They're in there somewhere.
Mm-hmm. That's what they all say.
Well, so here's .NET 3.2. Blazor WebAssembly. I'm not sure where they are. They definitely would get downloaded. Here's the core of Blazor, the actual JavaScript file that runs all the things. And here is my JavaScript file that just does the minimal amount of stuff that I have to do in JavaScript. The Blazor boot. So you can see here, so it says resources, assembly.
There's Blazor client DLL.
Yeah, here's the DLLs that it needs to download. I wonder if, as an optimizational step, that they are downloading them over a WebSocket. Which should still show up here, but it doesn't.
Yeah, Wes, they've done substantial improvements. There are still improvements to be made. Tree shaking, that what do they call in .NET? They don't call it tree shaking, but it effectively
tree
is
shaking. Yeah,
they call it something else. Linking, maybe.
Well, tree shaking is part of the linking step.
Yeah, but they're going to continue to make improvements on that and make it smaller. And I think they're even redoing the Blazor WASM. I don't know, something.
Right. But I just want to show something, right? So if I hit F5, right, I've got disable cache. I'm showing all the stuff. We don't see the DLLs loading, but literally this entire website, 2.1 megabytes transferred, right? Now, if I go and open up where is it? Let me open this up, and then go to File, Open Folder. Quit opening the container. Stop it. File, open folder. Take me to your leader. Open a folder. Show local. Okay, and I go to projects. I've got Angular example. Here it is. So let's open Angular example. And over here, is everything out in the open? Can I just, I guess I need a cd src and then npm start.
There's a link to Blazor best practices for performance.
So here's a base level Angular application that I put together as a test. This should be running in the, where is it? Okay, localhost 4200. Network, disable cache, show all, 3.8 megabytes. This is literally just a re-implementation of file new project Blazor that I'd done in Angular.
And what was yours again? Your size?
Mine is 2.1 megabytes transferred. Angular is 3.8 megabytes transferred. Both of them are running in debug mode. Both of them are running not optimized. But the not optimized Blazor, at least what it's showing, is actually smaller than the not optimized Angular. And this is just like Hello World, basically. Right? Whereas this application has, you know, just a few.
It now has images and
things.
a sound.
You know, just a couple things that it's got in it. So media player. See, now that there's a song that I'm not loading for some reason. I should load that. There. Now that'll blow up properly. Why try? Known issue. You get exceptions if you use media player while connected to your PC. What? I don't have that issue. At least I won't. There. Meh. Okay, so that's...
Catching exceptions. Nobody needs to catch exceptions.
Yeah. I mean, the goal would be to not have exceptions at all. Okay, so now I need to load a song, which is music, which is probably that. So here's where we're gonna have or WMA. It'll be fun. And then I'll go back and fix that. Get rid of you, get rid of you, get rid of you, get rid of you.
We never found where your... Did we get content loaded?
No. No, actually, yes, we got content loaded.
Okay.
It's just showing up in a weird place out of order. So we'll
okay, that's fine.
Fix that, but whatever. If it equals wave, I need to grab this. So we'll just call this var ext equals that. If ext equals wave, or ext equals, what is it, WMA? WMA. Again, this is not permanent. This is something I'm going to want to fix, but it should take care of the issue for the moment. Now I expect that we should get a kaboom, not implemented. If we don't get not implemented, something is seriously wrong. Hello. Oh, hey. Reload.
Music choices this evening are interesting.
Okay. So this is a much more intelligent. What are we?
You can turn that back down. Thanks.
Yeah, we'll have different music in a minute. Sound music not found. Which here I'll share my different music with you as well. Okay, so I need to go to index.razor. There it is. And we need to.
I didn't hear all of the drama. What's all the drama for the DMCA stuff going on, Wes? I heard something, but that was about it.
I haven't heard anything.
It didn't blow up.
No, but it's also not doing anything.
Is it still downloading the file?
I mean, I suppose it could be. 206 media other. What's a 206?
I'm curious as to how the Twitch software is written and maintained, because it seems to be awfully buggy.
Partial content is 206.
Our music comes straight from the free to use YouTube library, so that wasn't really the upbeat thing I was expecting. Anyway,
so 206 is partial content.
Partial content?
Yep.
Well, what does
Status indicates the request succeeded and has the body contains the request range of data as described by a range.
So what I'm expecting right now is but we're waiting on music can play, aren't we? Not site. What?
Yeah, I wonder if that. Yeah, I'm not familiar with it either, but I wonder if that's like streaming only a portion of the song down at a time.
It very well could be.
Is that buffered? What
is fine, but I need I just need to know that we can play it, which I thought can play would tell us. Okay.
Ready
so
state
fires when the browser can start playing the audio or video.
So I would think that would be.
That seems like
that should still hit. Yeah.
But I don't think it's coming back. So like if I come back in here and save, then we should hit this for the first wave file. Or not.
Well, it's in the getting, or at least it's.
Yeah, the stuff is a bit out of order though.
You're out of order.
Like, I mean, this is the file that came back. It loaded the file.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I would expect. So if we come back over to here, You can see, so it's going to load. Oh, song. Yeah, there's nothing special here that I care about. So that it should just play, which should give us a not implemented exception, is what should happen. But that doesn't appear to be happening. So is something else... Let's drop the load next level and see what happens. Well, and what kind of bothers me, well, I guess load next level is where we would have loaded the thing. So we really should be hitting that debug. And I think that I think on can play is never triggering. So we need to find another event, or there is error. Can play fires when the browser can start playing the audio or video. Let's do the same thing that we did before. Let's say var sound equals new audio, and then sound.src equals content sounds music WMA. So it can't play because the browser doesn't support this file extension? Maybe?
Good question. What is that? That's Edge, right?
I mean, here's the file. This is what should eventually be playing. It's just under 2 minutes long. Yeah, it's Edge.
Yeah, so I'm
and
looking at it.
WMA is a Windows format, isn't it?
It doesn't have WMA.
We may end up just having to save as a different file type, maybe.
Blazor Mr. Magoo has a question.
Hey, what's up? Well, so I guess we will be trying to play right here when the content is loading, or actually, yeah, we're going to start playing as the content is loading. So, technically, no, a user would not have directly interacted with this. That could be a problem. I don't think it is the current problem, though. I think it's the file type, but we're going to find out in a minute. I've got VLC open, so I'll just file add.
Yeah, like MP3 should be safe or something. Wave.
Oh my word. Blazor game client to be root content. Oops, sounds and music. So we want to convert to MP3 destination. Yep. What? Hold on. Convert. Convert. MP3. Music. MP3. Ah, see? What? There. Okay, so let's try that. See what happens. Instead of WMA, MP3, save. We go to here and we get rid of WMA, MP3, save, and try it again. Fingers crossed. Drop. Yes, we hit the debugger. And it is for... Come on. Okay, cool. Yes, method or operation is not implemented. Fantastic. I know most people wouldn't like it if stuff fails, but in this case, it's the failure I wanted. Okay, so we need...
It's not the one you wanted, but it's the one you deserve.
Sure. So we need for this play here to... Right in the face. To actually do a JavaScript. So... media player comes from where? Lovely, it's static. Play. Well, it's going to get passed in a song. So, really?
Yes.
Song dot play. Can we do that? And then, but we need to say song dot loop equals true, or play. Stop it. Loop, and then this equals this dot. Come on. What are we setting? It's is repeating. Let's do that. That feels like it could be wrong.
We lost the music.
Oh, there. Was somebody missing the music?
It was quiet. I got scared.
Ash, how long are you just gonna sit there on the target? Can you clear out so other people can drop?
What? Oh, how do I do that?
You can't.
It's just taking forever.
Does anyone maybe in chat know where to get the Super C# logo? I thought it was open source, but I can't find it anywhere. like the Superman logo with the C# inside it.
I don't think I want this to work the way that I've got this set up. I think I want JavaScript. So we're gonna have to set JavaScript on the media player at some point in the deal, and that seems to be what I am using graphics context for. Which is a complete abuse of power, but them's the breaks. So media player dot hello. Media player dot JS run time equals JS runtime.
You can get the sticker here.
Sticker? Imports. Media. Okay, so we just need to set that.
Yeah, I didn't. Not the one, Wes. Not the one you posted. It's the one that Ash posted. I know that it's free to use on like clothing and stuff. I thought it was open source, but I haven't been able to find it. Thought it was in a GitHub repo somewhere, but I have no idea where.
Runtime. All right, so now I need to play with the runtime. So since I can't remember how to do anything seemingly ever, let's go to level, content load. Hey, it's like that. Okay. Media player. So we'll just do something like this, except for we're not even awaiting. We're just invoking. And we're going to say play audio. So this would be song dot name and is repeating. JS runtime. Fine. Invoke void async. Okay.
Still got an equals there.
Yeah. It's async. It's going to return a task, and I don't want
yeah.
I don't want Visual Studio griping at me, so I use the discard operator.
Gotcha.
Okay. So now we need to come over to Blazor game play audio, Blazor game, and we get to make a new thing. ns.play audio. And it's going to take in the name and loop is repeating. Okay, so now we need to grab the item out of contents. Where am I looking through contents for stuffs?
I can't believe you're passing a Boolean into a method.
This is game development. All the rules get broken. So we'll say sound equals contents filter by name. We get the first one. And then we're going to say sound dot content dot play. Why does it think it's an animation? I need to go back to here, and we need to find how to loop. So HTML5 audio play loop. That's unhelpful. Do we just say loop equals true, or loop equals loop, or let me come up here and see. Loop. Boolean.
Did you mean recursion?
Loop what?
Did you mean recursion?
Are you sure you're saying that right?
If you search recursion on Google.
Oh, you mean recursion. He's gonna be mad.
I heard it.
We're totally looping. Progress. That's all I really want. Maybe a little respect. Okay. So that part's working. We have audio. There you go. Just for you, I stopped.
We sure do. Jeez.
So far, I haven't seen anything for volume control, so. Okay. Awesome. That's working. I should probably use the variable that I'm passing in as opposed to just setting it to true every time.
Oh, it's crowded. It's so crowded.
It's very crowded. Oi.
Oh no! Get off me! Saboteur! I was on.
Yeah, I didn't realize they bumped into each other until yesterday. And then I got upset. I got derailed. Okay. So that part is working. But we're still getting... Oh, we still got an error, and I don't think it has anything to do with this. This seemed to work, and I believe this is executing as well. So we need to find out the next place where the code is breaking. Load content. I'm not at all sure what is breaking next. So the game starts.
By the way, Clayton, it's just dot volume, and then you can set a number. Dot volume equals.
Yeah, but I meant there's nowhere in the code that is managing it that I know of. So I'm not gonna change their game. I'll add volume controls, once I create a game.
Can you turn down our volume for a little bit?
No.
It's loud in my ears, man.
I know, I'm sorry.
I'm old.
I really can't change it because it's the system audio. You know what? I have an idea.
Get off my lawn.
Let me run the game momentarily.
Oh, you're gonna turn your.
No,
I'll blow out your eardrums, and then you won't notice. It's fine.
I'll be the only one listening to it.
Huh?
There. You can't hear it, right? Hear anything?
I'm fuzzy.
You are blurry. Yeah.
You are blurry. Yeah.
Maybe
Your
my
hand
camera-
was clear. Okay.
Yeah. and
I meant
forgot how to focus.
our random music, our stream music. I think you turned it up a little bit.
There, it's down.
All right. Thank you.
Volume mixer. So
Yeah, there you
now
go.
I can go
Pull edge
to.
down. Oh, that's going to affect a lot of things.
Yeah, no, there's a way to make it. Oh, you go into sound settings. That's where it is. And then I can go to advanced sound options. So we've got the browser, but instead of going to default, I can have it go to game.
Why did it give you another row?
I don't know. But it's going to game now. And then if I go over here, I can find game. I can turn it up, or I can turn it down.
Yep, sure can.
Okay, there.
Nice.
I can barely hear it. Is that fine? Right there.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Okay. There. Shouldn't be an issue. Till I go to watch YouTube tomorrow and I can't hear anything. Okay, so clearly we're getting a null reference exception, but it's happening. It really looks like it's happening somewhere in the JavaScript because of all these invokes. JS interrupt, invoke synchronously. So we've just got to track it down. But it's happening after the content is loaded. Where was content load being called? Maybe in... No. Maybe in the core game? Yeah, load content. And then on ready, we're going to begin run. All right, which is virtual. We're going to update. We're going to begin draw, which is virtual true. Then we're going to draw, then we're going to end draw. So let's make sure I haven't overridden begin run. I don't think I have. Load content. Scale presentation area. Update. Which update could totally be the thing blowing up. Handle input. Load next level, which this should already be happening. Reload current level. Draw HUD, which is not being executed, and okay, so update is the next thing that I think is running. Let's go back and verify. Yeah, begin run update. So let's make sure that update is working as expected, the cheap way. Comment the whole thing out. I guess I'll do the same thing for draw. Comment the rest of it out. And then we'll see. I would expect for no errors now because we've taken out all the rest of the logic. Now this is a problem, and so is this. And those might actually be the things that's causing the issue. So sprite gem undefined, and now it's all loud again. Dang it. You guys can't hear it, but I can hear the music. So it is what it is. I'm not going to try and keep changing it. I think the reason why the two of them showed up is because one of them is this debug window. And it's going to reset itself every time, so whatever.
Yep.
So let's double check the sprite gem assets and the tile block A1 assets and make sure that those are being loaded properly with the...
Why did your background not show up with that blue?
because I disabled the draw.
You drew. Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes
Yeah,
sense. Never
draw. So here's
Yep.
the cornflower blue.
Yep. Okay.
which I can totally do. And then now we'll just get. Oh, I didn't want to do that.
Wait,
Now we'll just get cornflower blue. Yes. What?
is Surly Dev, did you modify your bot to do the auto drop when I drop? Fantastic.
Nice.
Cheater.
All right, so I was onto something and now it's gone. Oh well, let's make sure that it's not the update. I don't think it's the update. I bet it's the draw. So let's do this real quick, and then we'll be able to move on to draw, which is the next place that I wanted to mess with stuff anyway. So this is what I've been trying to get to all night, but we had sound in the way.
And those gems and tiles are not loading, or not.
Yes, I think
they're undefined or whatever.
I think them being undefined is why
Probably
it's getting
was
an object reference.
in the draw. Yeah.
Yeah, so that seems to work just fine. Okay, cool. So now let's go, and we'll go to our index, and yeah, we can see that we don't have the gems in here. So gem Blazor, so it's going to be sprites gem that we need. So let's just throw it in right here. Sprites slash gem and
No.
yellow card. Is that...
Yep.
You also uploaded the wrong line, by the way, Clayton.
What?
The
21.
source is
Yeah. There you go.
Sprites gem PNG. Okay.
This is why we can't have nice things. Just
the other one was tiles, right? Tile block A1.
Yep. Tiles were.
There are so many images and junk for this game. Tiles block A1.
I wasn't watching Wes. Did you hit the side and just roll down it? I've seen that.
This is Block Breaker, right? That you're making, right?
Me?
Huh? What are we doing?
Yes, Clayton, you. Which game? What game are you?
It's a platformer. Let me show you.
Platformer.
Not that.
Okay.
I think it was like circus, like bricks.
Yeah, if we go to documentation and then we go to getting started, and then samples and demos, platformer 2D.
Okay.
This is the game right here.
Oh. Okay.
So it's the code. This code is technically protected by the Microsoft MSPL, Microsoft GPL thing. So we don't want to keep this in this repository for too long. It's a ready-made game, so I'm just trying to implement the API based off of the code that this game is using.
Yep.
And then I think I'm going to redirect after that, and I found I'm not going to search the tubes. I found an RPG, so I might start looking at the RPG, or we might go and create this way. We might go and create a game, something that we can play as part of the stream, which I think would be fun.
Yeah.
See, if you don't have the image, you can't drop it.
You're the only one that has the guitar?
Yep. It's from another streamer.
Oh, okay. Let's go back. Here's good. Block A0 undefined. Okay, so clearly we're going to have to bring in all the blocks. But we're not getting gem undefined. Gem was right there. It is loading it a few times for some reason. But whatever. That doesn't affect me at all. So let's get the rest of these blocks. So A0 through... A6. 0... 2, 3, 4, 5. Off by 1. 6, 5. Okay, and then B0 and B1. Really? 0 and B1. Okay.
Fixing labels.
Yeah, we're probably going to have to bring in exit and platform and whatnot, but let's... Oh,
You need the labels. Right.
You're so picky.
I'm sorry. I'm just trying to help.
No, I appreciate it. I'm just... B1. I've got the music playing in my ears, and it's hard to concentrate.
Yeah, I understand.
If only you could hear it as well. But I think that would drive people away from the stream, so I'm not going to do that. Okay, fantastic. Now we're moving on. So this is idle. I don't know. We might be at that... Be quiet. That music is kind of... It starts to get to you after a minute. We might be to the point where it's going to be time to actually go and just pull in all of the things. So... Those are tiles, sprites. Okay, we've got sprites, player, idle, PNG. So they've got idle, jump, run, die, and celebrate. So idle, jump, run, die, celebrate. Good times, come on. You guys don't sound like you're keeping people entertained.
You got a virtual camera, virtual control arrow. Same level as gem.
Oh, yeah. That's up here, actually.
Oh, I see it. Yep.
Yeah, we already ran into that one. I think I'm going to move it down, though, so that we have, things at least grouped together.
Oh, yeah. And then there was a couple in tiles that I think...
Yeah, I've got exit and
exit
platform.
and
Exit and platform are probably going to show up pretty quick, so... It's just so many images.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's kind of amazing because I didn't realize that how many different blocks there might have been. Like in that one screenshot you showed me. I only saw one, really.
Yeah, there's a bunch of junk. Okay. How we doing? Player killed, apparently.
Well, that's no good.
Backgrounds. Did we get all the backgrounds? Yes, we got all the backgrounds. Fonts. I'm afraid of that. I don't know what I'm going to do for that. Because it's like a special format. Levels. 0, 1, 2. that actually should already be taken care of. Shouldn't be an issue. You died, you win, you lose.
got
That's
this.
taken care of. Sounds. Oh, okay. Player killed was a sound.
Sound.
All right, Wes, that's terrifying.
It is a bit disturbing. Exit reach. Gem collected. Monster killed. Not Jill killed. Player fall. Player jump. Player killed.
Power up.
Power up. Okay.
You have exit reach twice, but
No, don't. Oh, I do. Yeah, the last one. I guess we had one more than we needed. Yeah, that would actually... no. It wouldn't cause a problem. It would just be extra stuff that we didn't need loaded.
Okay.
I'm actually really pleased with how little I've had to modify the mono game API up to this point, and stuff is like starting to work. Okay, so that's all the sounds. Sprites. Monsters. Oh, good. They only have idle and run, so that's not going to be too bad. Okay. Player. Okay. Monster A. Idle, run. Okay, so Monster A. Idle. Run. Monster A. Monster A. Idle. How should you spell it right? Run. Okay. So Monster A, Monster B, Monster C, Monster D. B. C. C. D. Not gonna line up so nicely over here. Oh, poo. I thought you could do multiple cursor placement in... Am I doing it wrong? Yeah, okay. I forgot to hit control. Okay. Monster A, B, C, D. And we've got player, and we've got gem, we've got virtual. Yep. We've got all the tiles. That should be all of the assets. I guess looking at it that way, it's not that many, but... Woohoo! How many channel points do you have, John?
1,400.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be forever before somebody gets 10,000. It's gonna be like a few weeks. Okay, sweet. So now, let's get brave.
The browser?
I know the movie. I was gonna turn into a bear. Is what was gonna happen. Oh, not draw HUD, because that's gonna sprite font, and I don't know how sprite font. I didn't want to deal with that today. Are you a potato chip?
Stinky cheese.
What?
Boom.
Stinky cheese?
What's wrong with you?
Okay, let's get rid of draw
Yes.
HUD. I'm guessing draw level must be the place where we're blowing up. I've got it all commented out, so that would make sense. Sprite draw, layers I, vector. Okay, let's see what happens now. I wonder if these layers are not filled out good enough.
Okay.
It must be. So, layers. It's coming from where? It's coming from here. We're waiting on load texture. And layers does it. Okay. So, okay. If players equals null, then return. And we'll just delay the draw cycle by one go while we wait for that to finish. See if that has any effect. What's a cloak do? We got it's like a six-figure dev coin more than anything else.
Sure, why not?
There's something I could do. I could make coins and cast them and then ship them out to subscribers of a certain time frame. That would be something. Get your six-figure development or your six-figure dev coin. I'll make them out of
I feel like it also needs to be a cryptocurrency as well.
I'll make them out of Why are you mad at me? Why do you hate me so?
Do we have all night?
Okay, so maybe draw texture. No.
Do you ignore your launch settings?
In VS Code? Or what do you mean?
VS Code, Visual Studio.
I don't touch stuff. If it ain't broke, leave it alone. Draw texture. I need to go to the Canvas graphics device to draw texture.
Wait, Surly Dev, how do you have more points than I do? Oh, because you were in here the other night working on your bot.
Is he earning points when we're not even live? Is that what's going on?
Probably, apparently.
I guess that's one way to do it.
See, told you, cheater. Stinky cheese.
So I think that we're getting our error from here. So if I go to draw sprite, which is right here, and let's just
But why do you? Well, we appreciate you.
well, do you get channel points if you watch already recorded material, or is it only if you're there live? I don't know how they work.
Nobody does.
It's blowing up before it even gets there, so that's probably not the problem. can't take this music. I don't like the music. I'm gonna go.
Just, can you get it out? Just. Well, that's what I was saying. Like, you could change your JavaScript library. You could just turn the volume down.
Well, I just need to go to
Like,
right here.
just hard code it down.
And do that number.
Or
and
that.
And then the
That's
music's
fine, too.
gone.
It works.
I'm really happy that it's working, that it's playing, but it's loud and it's not the best song. It's not something you can, jam out to. All right. So I think that our issue is in this level draw, because we don't get any errors when we're not in level draw.
Yeah, but I can ban you, Surly Dev, and then you don't get any points.
Oh,
Why?
don't do that.
I'm not going to.
Oh, that'd be mean. We're running out of time. I want to get something drawn on the screen. What if I do this? What if I don't worry about all this layer junk and I come over here to gems? Can I get the gems to draw?
It's very true.
Why are they all crying? No, of course not. It's going to blow up. What is missing? What is... Is it sprite batch? Sprite batch somehow null, maybe?
You are 20% of our viewership.
We're working on it. I guess it depends on how they count stuff up. You are a very significant portion of the viewership. Let's see, right line, sprite batch. String or missing. Let's see what that does. That would be the thing to do. Okay. So that's not the problem. Although a 2 string, it doesn't seem to... I actually want a 2 string, but whatever.
Yeah, if you can get all the bots accruing channel points and then get them all to like go into the same account.
Layers, layer count. that work?
Yep.
It's almost certainly an asynchronous thing. Like, I'm trying to do something before something else is ready. Although it's layer count 3 as soon as... Or did it, like, magically change whenever? It shouldn't have magically changed. They should be... Okay. So... Open to suggestions if anybody has anything. John, you know, whatever.
What did I do? What?
I'm trying to figure out why this isn't working. I did good. Layer, and instead of maybe layer I, drawing layer I, it should just 0 1 2
Yep.
0 1 2 0 1 2 0 1 2, like a madman. Yeah.
And it is.
Okay. So
Fritz found it for me.
It's
Here
in the
is
draw.
the C# logo.
tag. No, not tag. Name. So then this should tell us which layer it's going to draw, or blow up if there's an issue with the layers. That's what should happen. We should see 1 0 1 1 1 2. Again, like crazy.
That's the same
It blew up.
password as my luggage.
Blew up.
Okay, so that's the problem.
So layers is not null, right? Because we already...
Layers is a collection of texture 2D. Layers
Okay.
is loaded by an asynchronous call. Where is it?
Right, but we have that early return if layers is null, right?
Yes, load texture right here. This is where layers is populated. So,
Right. And we were also getting, when we read out the count, so we are seeing that layers, there are 3 layers going into this. Layers is not null, but when we call layers of I, at least trying to get the name, that's when you have a problem.
yeah. So I'm going to say, I'm going to say await loading textures. Textures. Am I spelling that right? Is it? It's not. Yeah. Okay.
That looks correct.
Loading textures, and I guess we can do the same thing for tiles, because we're going to run into the same exact issue. Loading tiles. Loading. Okay, and then I guess private task loading tiles. Loading textures.
And we are after time.
Oh, yeah. Let me try this one thing, and then
Now,
Yeah,
Clayton,
Okay, so then
tonight's a school night.
where's the code that's blowing up? There it is. So if I say if layers equals null, I don't even need to do that now. I can say if loading textures
No.
is
I win.
completed or loading tiles is completed.
I love the delay. Nice work.
There. So if
It's a real surly bot.
if either one of those is not completed, then we're just gonna return. We're not gonna do anything because it wouldn't work. Why is it drawing the layers down here and up here? It doesn't seem to make sense. Okay, well I can't scroll to the top because it's rendering out stuff too fast. Seriously though, why are we drawing the layers up here and down here? That
I'm not seeing you.
that. Oh, is my mouse not right here? You guys just can't see my.
I see entity
text
layer.
cursor.
Okay.
Yeah, down
Yeah.
here and
interesting.
also
Yeah.
here. That feels not correct. So let me.
Is it two? Is it like the? Isn't there two sets of layers? Is it like the foreground and the background?
I don't know. I'm gonna go check and see if. I mean, I don't have that. So, well, entity layer plus 1, 2. Yes, yes. That is probably correct. Yeah, I didn't see this part. Okay, so let's just see if it will draw, I guess, the background layers, right?
Yep.
And if it does, then I will be super happy. Super, super happy. Because we will have gotten music and the first piece of drawing for the actual game going. Aha!
Hey.
There was that small flash of cornflower blue, but now it's gone.
Hooray!
There is that.
That's fine.
Well,
Worked
I think
perfectly.
that's
Flawless.
I think that's the game, though. I don't
That's
think
scale.
that's me.
Yeah.
I think it's scaled. That's
No, I think the game is that way. If we go to, then again, no, it's not.
yeah. So it's just like aspect ratio.
Oh, what?
Your blue square is square. That is like golden ratio or something.
Yeah, they're not. They're running 800 by 480. So I should go and fix that. I can fix that here. So instead of 640, 480, and you guys can see how magical everything is.
This is getting exciting now. I like being able to see stuff.
Right? So, small flash of cornflower blue. Once it loads, for some reason it loads faster if you load the debugging window. Yay! That was a
Cool.
pretty quick flash of cornflower blue. So, yes! So close. We're getting places. I do.
Very nice.
I am the curious. I know you may not be, but I am. Level draw. That's what it was.
Uncomment.
Yeah, I'm just wondering how much of this I can uncomment without an issue. Like if I do draw tiles, is everything just gonna, take a poop?
Do it.
We'll do line by line to like build suspense.
Dun dun dun.
It'll fail in the first one. No, I don't know.
You're so positive and uplifting, Ash.
He learned it from watching you.
Hey, hey.
Hey.
Nice.
All right, let's
All
do the
right,
next
so
one.
we get some gems.
I'm getting
Get some
super
gem
excited
action.
now. Now, so the gems are animated. So if they run, we'll actually see stuff moving. I think. We'll find out.
Wes's drop wins.
Thanks, Wes.
He fits in. Aw.
Yeah, those are
Oh.
perfect.
They're not animating, but they showed up.
They showed up.
We'll count it.
Okay.
They're not exactly in the right spot, but okay.
Hey, look.
Count it.
It's not my code. It's their code. If it's wrong, it's them. Let's draw the player.
All right.
He might be animated.
I'm not going to be holding my breath, I'll be honest.
And we got the polka music going on.
I could turn on the game music.
No. I don't see the
No
player.
player yet.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
That's where the fun ends. No animation is currently playing.
Oh,
So-
is that the gem sprites, though, I wonder? Did we miss that on the gems?
I suppose that's possible. Let's back it up and find out.
We've all worked together before. We know how this goes.
Well, you guys could be as negative Nancy as you want. I am super happy that we got something.
No, this is cool.
It's just going to get better because stuff will start to move around and things.
This is cool. You loaded a static image.
It's better than you've done on your game.
It is. It is. Hey, I can breed a horse. Dag nabbit.
It only took 10 years.
It didn't look like it's blowing up, though, right?
Nope, that part seems to be fine. I don't like the...
Right.
I've got to have...
Yeah,
Yep.
fix it.
Okay, so that part is working. Is it the... Where's the update?
Holy large file, Batman.
It's not my code. Oh.
I was going to say, where are the regions? You need some regions here.
Yeah, the gems should be updating.
No!
Haha.
Oh, dang it.
Oh, I got bounced.
I don't even know which one I am.
Not the winner.
Obviously.
Oh, Ash just missed it. Nice one, Wesley.
Fantastic.
Gem update.
So close.
Yeah, they should be bouncing. I don't know why they're not bouncing. Oh, we should actually be able to uncomment that as well. That should work. Load content. This might be another one that we end up having to do a magical wait on at some point, but... Okay. All right. So we got to a point where like it looks like one of the next things that we'll be working on is animation. So awesome.
Yeah.
All right. More on this next week then.
Yep. I'm gonna get this checked in before it all goes to pot. There's only
A few files added.
Minor changes to add sound and display static images in platformer game.
And while he's getting that all checked in, please do like, subscribe, do all the Twitch things. Follow us on, I don't know, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. This should be backed up to YouTube as well. So if you catch us there, we appreciate it. We will be back Monday evening, 6 p.m. Eastern, talking with the Michael Jolly of Twitch fame, talking about his hatred for Blazor. And his love for and his love for TypeScript and Vue and all of the things. So that is next Monday, 6 p.m. Eastern, and then we will be back Wednesday evening, 8 p.m. for live coding. Looks like we are making some progress, and by we I mean mostly Clayton is making some progress on the Blazor game engine, a port of Monogame. So with that, please stick around. We'll do the Twitch thing. We will raid our friend Chad at Taylor & Code. So with that, have a good evening, everyone.
Yes, the bot army is looking nice. Oh, that didn't drop. I finally got on the board. Yay.
And you didn't test out our thank you.
Huh?
Thank you page. We've got the thank you animation pagey thing.
We'll do it. I don't know. Okay, we're out. We're good.